My name is Kiana. I'm 15 years old. I'm an entertainer, singer, dancer, actress, and any forms of arts you can think of that's I'm involved in. I'm from the west side of Chicago, specifically K-Town as people call it. That's from Chicago. It is really a place where, not too many people have the opportunity that I can make music and actually, follow their dreams, I would say. Like, people are so, I think, simple-minded, I should say, like, stuck, and they feel like they, poverty and things like that. But I think by me coming from where I come from, it's an outlet, and it shows people that, it doesn't really matter where you come from as long as you, work hard and do what you were destined to do, then everything is fine and everything will work out for you. My surroundings and community have influenced me greatly, I should say. Not a lot of people have the opportunities that I am blessed with, and not everyone has that foundation to build them to become who they want to be in life. Like, I see so many different things, and I could have been involved in so many different things, and I feel like that has kind of shaped me into who I am and who I want to become. I didn't want to be involved in certain things that I was witnessing in my community, and that helped me to be strong, and that'll help me further in life and right now, I should say. And when I look back on it in about 5 years, hopefully I'll be where I want to be in life, and I think that actually has shaped me as a person, and that can take you a long way. Education plays a major role in my life. I feel that if I wasn't taking my education seriously, I wouldn't be, have the opportunity to do what I'm doing. In my household, my mom, from like the baby ages, I should say, or whatever. She's instilled in us that, that's the foundation. If you want to become something in life, you need to focus on your education. That should be important to you, should be a priority. And at a young age, that was in my head, so that's all I thought. Like, I have to take my work seriously. I have to go to school, I have to make the best of it. So I feel that without an education, you really wouldn't be able to do what you really please. So think about it, if someone didn't have an education, you can't read or write or have the basic necessary tools in life, so what could you possibly be? So that plays a major role in what I want to do in my life. My family, and especially my mother, I just want to look about 10 years and just see my mother just relaxing, maybe on a beach or somewhere, Like, I just want to see my mother comfortable. She's been working so hard for 15 years, as long as I've been living, probably before, to make sure that her kids are are okay, basically, and she's been struggling, going through obstacles in life, and I just want at some point for her to just relax and let me take care of everything. That's my major goal, is just to let my mom relax and have everything pay off on my mother. My whole life I've been involved in music, listening to R&B and pop music and jazz and blues and everything, because my family's musically oriented, and my grandfather plays the saxophone. Music has always been a part of my life, especially because I began as a dancer. Without music, what could you possibly do with dance? So that became a part of my life early on, at about 3 years old, I should say. That's when I really started to take dance seriously and take music seriously, incorporate it with dance. And I feel that I don't know, music does so much to you, when you're feeling this way or that way. You can listen to any song and, it'll help you with a lot. And my major musical influences are Janet Jackson, Sierra, Michael Jackson, Beyonce, and the list goes on, Aaliyah, and the list goes on and on. I admire different people for different reasons, but music has always been a part of my life. I began dancing when I was about 3 years old, doing little tap and ballet, and I noticed early on that I really wanted that to become a part of my life. It was a passion early in the early stages. I would go to like ballet class and do little twirls, but I didn't want to just be doing little twirls. I actually wanted to be doing, leaps and, things that the big girls were doing. I didn't want to just be doing the cutesy dances and stuff. I really wanted it to take it seriously. And like I said, it became a passion over the course of the years since I began in my toddler stages, and I've been dancing since then, and doing hip-hop as my major dance style, and studying a little bit of other dance styles. And over the course of the years, it began to become a part of what I really wanted to do, was entertainment, which was incorporated with singing. So I think that if I wasn't dancing, I would have never wanted to make that transition into becoming an artist. I usually keep, I kind of say two lifestyles, because when I'm not performing or recording or doing anything with my music, I'm usually in school or, just regular, like, chilled or whatever. And I like kind of keep it separate. I don't want too much attention, like when I'm home with my family or at a family reunion or so, as if when I'm at a performance or something like that. So I try to keep it separate, but I also don't want to like hide my talent, but I don't want to overexpose it, which could, don't want to become like a big head person or conceited or anything like that. But I do try to keep it separate, have boundaries in some areas. But when people do find out, it's incredible, because they just, I don't know, I just think because I put on this regular act that they would never expect it from someone like me, because I'm not as sociable sometimes in school and things like that. So I get a variety of different attitudes about that, but it's all positive, of course, but it is something that people are amazed by. Usually quiet, a little shy sometimes in school, really reserved and to myself, but when I perform, it's a totally different person. I think I just have an alter ego or something that just jumps out of me. And I think that it's mainly influenced by the music. I'm really passionate about what I do and when I perform. And I just feel like I'm somebody different. I have a huge audience in front of me, and I feel like I need to show them and show off my gifts that God blessed me with. And I think that's the main influence of the different sides of me when I'm on stage. People usually react to the different sides, and really weirdly, I should say, because when I'm in school, people don't really expect this quiet girl to be this diva on stage. And when people started to find out about my performing, my entertainment life in school, they actually were really shocked, because I'm usually like really conservative in school and really reserved. They did not expect that, but it's all positive love, and people do want to see you do positive things, and when people see incredible things like me performing and singing, they usually accept it and welcome me. That's great. Chicago is a beautiful city despite the violence and killings that are going on right now with our youth. I feel that the violence is unnecessary, and I feel that people express themselves in different ways, and sometimes they aren't positive, and people feel like, I really don't know exactly what people feel that they need to have the urge to go out there and kill an innocent 2-year-old or another individual. And it's very unfortunate that we're losing so many of our youth to mindless acts. And I think that ultimately we need to, just come to senses that, we're not getting anywhere, and it's just making our city city's reputation just tarnished, and I feel so strongly about that because, like I said, it is a beautiful city and it is a beautiful place to grow and, you know, raise your kids, and there are a lot of positive things that come out of Chicago people fail to realize and pay respect to because they're like blinded by the violence. And not everyone is violent from Chicago. Not everyone is out there to kill another individual. So I think that we just need to, you know, come to some form of something to get our youth in school rather than outside killing each other. I had to overcome many obstacles growing up regarding dance and entertainment. I was going to be a part of many different girl groups when I started to make the transition into becoming an artist, and that failed, and working with different producers that were promising me things that would never happen, or totally didn't believe in me, from in school having people, you know, talk badly about me, and the list goes on. But you know, because I feel that I have a strong head, and that really didn't get to me, and but my dreams really helped me get through those. Me believing in myself and pushing myself to become better over the course of the years really helped me to overcome the obstacles that came my way in the past and now. Every aspect of performing arts that I am a part of are equally important to me. Music, dance, theater, and things like that nature. And I feel that my number one passion was dance. Like growing up, starting dance so early, that developed as a passion before music. But I would say without me being interested in having a passion for dance, I would have probably never made that transition into becoming an artist in the entertainment business. So I think that dance really influenced the transition, but everything that I do are equally important to me. Kiana's a girl with dreams who's driven to make her dreams come true.
I don't think you believe me.